Guys, I'm hoping most of y'all have two devices because it can get a little confusing to keep up, with the whole certificate generation. So, do most of y'all have two devices with y'all? Yeah. Okay. Takreem, how many of them are left to join?
So there are three people right now that have not joined, out of which one is joining and the other two are not picking my call. So I have no idea where they are.
Send them a text on the group, I think, because it's already 2:20. Send them a text. Arsha, मैं चालू करूँ? Arsha.
Yeah, actually, you should start right now.
Yeah. Okay. So let them join. I hope they can catch up. But anyways, hi guys, I'm Rudra, and today we are going to cover how we make certificates and how we can link them to Google Sheets and Excel, basic Excel functions that we need for statistics. There was one thing that all of us noticed, that the assignments that are given to y'all, like some of y'all have submitted, but some of y'all also haven't. So please do it because it's hands-on learning and it's not for y'all to do it later as homework. So whatever y'all haven't done, please just upload them today itself. Screen and yeah. So all of y'all made certificates yesterday, right? For uh, but one thing that we noticed in all of them is that college name and the logos, they still have to be there in all of them. Like all certificates will have your college name and logo. This is just one certificate that we made for participation, which is for Psychomagicum. So everyone, if y'all can open Canva, like the certificates that y'all made yesterday, so y'all can understand certain things like color combinations, how y'all can have the same ones which is there in your, um, the templates that y'all have. So if y'all can just open up Canva And unmute and please tell me because I can't really see you all texting or doing thumbs ups. So yeah, so when we are making certificates, we will actually have to link our Canva certificate to Google Slides. So for that, we don't need the full name written here. So what you all can do for us to have this violet shade here, go to the text color and copy paste the color code here. You'll see the color code, right? So copy paste this color code. You go here and you copy paste this color code and then remove the full name which is there. Like remove this entire, 1 second. Remove this full name that is there and download the certificate in JPG format or PNG, whatever format you all can download it here, not in PDF, in JPG or PNG format. And tell me once all of you all are done downloading it.
If you don't mind, could you please repeat how do I copy the code thingy?
The color code?
Yes.
So you see this here, right? 1 second. You click on this thing, you see the text color here, click on that, go to document colors here, add a new color. You've selected this color here, so add a new color and then you'll get the code there. So control C it and keep it with you.
Okay.
Or you can write it down, but writing down will just, become too tedious for you. So just once all of you all are done downloading it in either JPG or PNG format, just tell me. And you all will also have to open Google Slides as a tab and keep it.
Wait, so we have to delete the name, right? That we wrote.
Yeah, delete the full name.
Okay.
Delete the entire text box from there, backspace it, and then download it. It's on another tab. You are done?
Ruza, there's somebody in the waiting room, I think.
Yeah, I think Alia let her in, right? Sagarika, I think. Okay, all of you all have downloaded it and you all have opened Google Slides. Okay. So in Google Slides, open a new presentation. So the reason why we remove full name from Canva is because we are linking Google Sheets, like whatever forms that you all end up making, that can't really, you have to link the sheets, right? You can't sit and make 100 certificates with every person. You can't keep typing their name over and over again. So it's just like where you generate the certificates for more than 100, 200 people, because webinars usually they have a lot of participants. Google Slides, you can link them to Google Sheets. So once you've opened, this is how your presentation is going to look. Go to layout and make it a blank slide. Okay. Then you go and insert the certificate that you've just downloaded. Or this open wherever you have your demo certificate in your documents. If you all are using MS, if you all are using Microsoft or Windows, not Microsoft, Windows, then go to properties there. I will have get info in a Mac, but in Windows, you all will have properties, open get info there or properties. And niche you will see here that they have dimensions written. Do all of y'all follow with what I'm saying? You'll find properties में dimensions. So you have to remember this. This is 2000 into 1414, right? So in file, go down to page setup and go to custom here. And there put pixels and put whatever was your dimensions there. So mine was 2000 into 1414. And apply it, and this is how it'll look, and then you can extend it because it'll be the same size as your photograph, like PNG file.
Can you
I-
repeat the starting part?
So you opened Google Slides, right? You've made a blank slide, and you have a blank slide with you. So go and insert your certificate first. You've inserted your certificate. Yeah. So now in your documents where you have downloads, right? I think most of y'all use Windows here. So you all have downloads. So in that, click on it and go to properties there. You all will have properties of that image, you know. You'll find properties and go down, you all will have dimensions there. You find dimensions.
It's in the details part.
Yeah,
When the pop-up box opens, and it's in the details.
it's in the details part. Okay.
I am
Yeah,
unable
you
to
all got that. Now go back to slides and open file there. You see the file drop down list. There you will find page setup. Okay, in page setup, you will see white. I think the first option is widescreen. Change that to custom.
Rudra, I think Mehreen has a doubt, so if you could just
Yeah,
address
Mehreen,
that.
tell me.
Yeah, I am unable to insert the certificate.
Go to, you see the insert option there. Go to insert and say insert photo. Or insert photo from your files or something. It'll be documents करके ही आएगा उधर. Insert an image. Do you see image there? Yeah, click on image and then you'll be able to download it.
So after going to file, you go to page setup, right? And
Yeah,
custom.
and then go to custom. And then put in the dimensions that you'd see in the properties of the image.
Yeah, so can't we just, okay, so it was 2000 and 1414.
Yeah.
So can't we just put 1414 into the next box?
Yeah, you have to put 1414 into the next box, but it'll be pixels, okay, not
Okay.
centimeters. So change that to pixels too.
I did it. In my certificate is just cropped. I don't know why.
So then you can adjust it because now it's exactly the size of your certificate, but it's smaller. So you have that extend button there. You have you see the arrows towards the end of your image. Yeah, so adjust. So it's like crop, however you crop pictures.
Cut. It's not cropped. It's cut. I don't know why. I think I'll have to read it.
No, Rida, when you convert it into pixels, the numbers change. So change those numbers back to the ones that you put before.
How?
No, even it happened with me. So the entire certificate is just so small, and that's not the entire certificate. There's just one small part of the certificate left. Yeah, like Rida.
1 second, I'll have to pin you. Hold on. Yeah, so oh. Did you click on the photo when you were changing the setup, or did you click on the slide?
I don't remember. Click on the slide, right?
Yeah, you have to click on the slide. I think you'll have clicked on the photograph, which is why it is compressing the photograph.
I'll read it.
Mehreen, you were able to insert the image?
Yes, now I'm stuck on this.
You're stuck. Okay, yeah. So go to custom and change the centimeters to pixel first. Yeah, make that and then put 2000. Okay, make it 2000 into 1414. Is it the same for all of y'all? Yeah. So make it 2000 into 1414. And now adjust it. So everyone else is somewhat with me? Yeah. Okay. So after that, oh wait, yeah. So you have to insert a text box, and now you all can add the full name. But there's so insert a text box there. Can you all see my screen? Yeah. Yeah. So go to this option here, text box. Click on it and insert a text box exactly where your full name was written. And just wait, I'll make the size a little bigger for you all to see. So when you're writing full names here, you have to first put the lesser sign twice, lesser than sign twice, and then in capital, write full name and close it. This is how it will link slides to sheets. Then you can change your font. And for adding the color, remember we copy pasted the color. So you go to the color option here, go to custom and copy paste that same color code that we had. So it's in that violet shade that it was there.
Excuse me, can you repeat the previous step to link the sheets and the
Yeah,
this
so
thing?
to link it, you just have to write full name with the two lesser than and greater than signs. Just write it the way I've written it. And then you all can change alignments and make it more presentable. If you all want the size to be a little bigger, you all can make it bigger. So once you all are done with this, tell me. Then tell me that too. Rida, your photo slide was fine now, the page setup thing. Cropped out.
Yeah,
You just try inserting the certificate and then extending it. Is it getting blurred out? Because usually with me it gets blurred out.
blurred out when I was
So
extending.
then use it like that. That's also okay. I just did it because it usually gets blurred out. Sometimes it doesn't.
I'll
From your phone right now, Sana.
No, I'm trying to do it from my brother's phone, but it's not opening.
I don't think you can make. Can you make presentations with your phone? Yeah. You have a laptop with you. Points then, so you can, if you can get access to a laptop later, you can try it out.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, just write down the points because it can get a little confusing.
Okay. Thank you.
with the page setup thing.
Yeah.
Wait. Click on the slide, right? Not the image.
You need to click on the slide. Yeah.
To change the dimension.
Yeah. To change the dimensions of the slide, right? Not the image. And changing the color of the text and then making, writing it with of your R, I guess.
Is it okay if I join by my phone because I can't keep my camera on my phone?
Yeah,
It will
yeah.
disconnect.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So once you all are done with this step, you all need to open Google. So I'll share this. I'll send the link here. It's a document that we've taken. So the registration forms that you all had filled, are you all done with it so I can move ahead? I can't understand if you all are done. Okay, I only see 3-4 people are done. Sana, try downloading the app. From your phone, I think yeah, Play Store should have the app. So if you can.
I'm not able to even download it.
You're not able to download it. So just write it down. It's okay.
So could you please explain it from the
So in
start
the
so I can
beginning
write
you
it
have
down?
Canva, right? So you first copy
Yeah.
paste the color. I'll give you, so when I'll go over it again. I'll give you all a brief. That time you can just write down the pointers towards the end. So it's like a brush up. So we can make it more interactive then. Yeah. So okay, the text. Which part do you want me to repeat? The color part. Then
Actually, even I'm facing problem with the text part. I am unable to
so
expand
once you
this.
increase the size of the text, it will become bigger. Like that
I
box
tried it.
small.
I tried, but it's not happening.
You have the text option on top. Try making it 60. Go down, make it 60. Or else write something and then edit it and increase the text size. Write.
I am trying to write, but it's not happening.
You are typing actually, but it's too small. So I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Natasha, what were you telling me? The one you add a text box, okay, and it will be too small in the beginning. So you first write down, give a lesser than sign, write full name, and then greater than. Then edit the whole thing and make it bigger so it's presentable. Color, the copy paste that you've done, you know the text option, right? Go to custom there and copy paste that code of the color there. So it will be that same violety shade. And then you can align it, make it center aligned, then equal to, like beach mein in the box. Anyways, the next rest of you all are done, right? With writing your text box. Yeah. So normally when we are making certificates, we have a registration form, right? From which we end up making the participation certificates. So this is how your form looks, your Google form. So this is basically your registration form for the program. So you have 30 responses. So I'm just showing you all this. You all don't have to do this right now because you all don't have the access to the form. But when you all are making webinars, you all will have to do this. So you click here and you open the Google Sheets, which will show you the details. So I have all of your details here, whatever you all filled in the form. So I'll share the link to this so you all can also do it with me. So I'm putting it on the chat box here. If you all can open it. Open this thing and copy paste these two, the full name and the email ID ka columns, copy paste them, open a new sheet and paste it there. So normally when we're making certificates and everything, we don't really use the same response sheet because it can get messy, and usually ma'am wants a detail of who's registered and who hasn't. So it has all the details, right? So we can't mix both things up. So it's better to just copy paste the names and email addresses to a different sheet. So once you all have
Wait.
opened the sheet, let me know.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
You don't please share the Excel on Google
What?
Classroom because the document on Google Classroom.
I did. It's on the chat box here. You all are viewers on that thing. So once you open it, you all will be viewers. So copy paste the full name and the email ID wala columns into a new sheet. Yeah, Armin, you were telling something.
Yeah, no, so just where are we supposed to get? So you've sent the
Yeah, it's
Excel
in the
yesterday,
chat
that
box.
one?
Yeah, it's in the chat box here. Click on that link. You'll have full name and email ID, 2 columns. Copy paste those onto a new sheet.
For those of you who are on your phones and cannot access the chat box, Sarah has put it on the group. The link is on the group.
Okay.
Where do I have to copy paste it?
On a new sheet. Guys, everyone's following through, right?
Not the
Vidata?
slides one, right? I have to open a
No,
Google
on
Sheet.
Google Sheets, yes. Y'all can name the Google Slides wala, you know how you can name the document, right? So y'all can just name it. For example, if it was Psychomagicum, you could have put it as Psychomagicum Participation Certificate. So it's easier for y'all to find it when we are linking it to Google Sheets. I'll show y'all that step. Mine is untitled presentation right now on that slides, but I'll show y'all. So it's easier if y'all name it. Guys, whoever's using your phones and y'all can't get access to a laptop right now, just write down the points so it's easier for y'all to practice once y'all have a laptop with y'all. So most of y'all are done, right? Yeah. Okay. So once you're in Sheets, you will have the option of add-ons, right? Add-ons is here. So you need to click on add-ons and you see get add-ons, right? Open get add-ons and type AutoCrat. So yeah, so here where there's search, type AutoCrat. So I already have it, so mine will not be seen. But this is the one. This is how it looks. The first one here. See, you see installed here, right? You'll need to install this add-on. So you'll have found add-ons. Yeah, go to get add-ons and download AutoCrat. AutoCrat.
Can you just show your slides?
How it looks?
No, the slides page again.
The certificate. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the screen, right? You can see my screen, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, here y'all can change it. Y'all can. I'm putting it as demo alumni. Y'all can make it whatever. Like just save it so y'all don't. So it doesn't get lost in your drive. Once y'all are done adding the add-on, just let me know. Okay, 2 of y'all are done. Done? You'll have added it, AutoCrat. It's the same one, right? You all saw the photo of it. Yeah? Okay. I'm moving ahead. Okay. So now you all go to go to add-ons here and open AutoCrat, like launch it. It should look like this. It's still loading, I think. Yeah. So this is how once you've launched AutoCrat, this is how it's going to look. Go to new job down here. Write your job name as participation certificates. So once you've added your job name, go to next. Write down whatever you all are writing, write down. So here you have to choose the template which basically links it from Google Slides to Google Sheets. So go to from Drive. Slides, like I named mine as Demo Alumni. You all go and search and put whatever was the name of your slides this thing, presentation. Select that and then go to next. So this is basically what you'll see once you'll have merged Google Slides to Sheet. From merge tab, go down to sheet 1 here because we are on sheet 1 right now. Then in maps to column, you should basically see, you want full name, like what slides pay the area for your full name. You want it to be linked to your column of full name on sheets here. So select full name here and then go to next. Are y'all with me? Is it getting too confusing? Are y'all with me? No, y'all are confused. Okay, tell me which part y'all are confused at.
So I downloaded AutoCAD, I installed AutoCAD, and now it shows this way. So I go on add-ons,
Yeah,
AutoCAD,
launch it.
and it shows
Click
help.
on it.
Help.
Is this the problem with everyone? No.
It's showing help to me.
Did you download a different add-on?
Downloaded AutoCAD. The yellow one though.
Yeah. Just try again.
Yeah.
Go to get manage add-ons. Try manage add-ons. What is it saying there?
I have
It's
this one.
installed. Click
Yeah.
on it. Nothing. It's still not happening. Uninstall and try installing it again.
Cool.
The rest of y'all, where are y'all at? Y'all are with me? Y'all have put the job's name, y'all have linked the sheet, everything? Okay. So the next thing that y'all will see is this is what y'all are seeing, right? First of all, we want all of our certificates not in the Google Slides format, we want it in a PDF format. So make it PDF, make your type as PDF. When you open this blue thing, you'll see full name, right? So this is exactly what you need to put here. This is the file name. So suppose I'm making a drive link of my own, right? I've made a drive folder, which I've named Illumina event. And I want all the names of the files to be saved as your full names. Like for example, Rida Merchant. I want my file name to be ridamerchant.pdf. Send it to people if they haven't received it. So what you will do here, you will write full name in the same way it's written here. You will see it. It should be exactly the same way. If, see, my F and N was capital here, Baki ka was small. Be the same way, and then again go to next. Once you'll have come to next.
Rudra, we don't need to add .pdf here, right?
No. Just select the option for PDF there. Okay. I'll go ahead, right? Y'all are with me? Yeah. So then choose
And the output mode has to be selected as multiple output mode.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my AutoCAD thingy.
You got it. It's launching.
Yeah, it launched and now it's open. And now what am I supposed to do after opening AutoCAD?
Go to it and launch it, and then I think the first thing that you will see is create a job. Click on create a job.
It's new job, yes. Okay.
Job, and then put the name of the job.
What is the name of my job?
Put anything. Put it as demo certificate. Okay, then go to next. Meanwhile, the rest of y'all, can you just open Google Drive and make a drive which just says demo certificates? Okay. Yeah. What's the next thing you're seeing, Armin?
From Drive or create example?
From Drive. Click on From Drive and link the slides certificate that you'd made here. Just select on it. So the reason why we are making a Google Drive folder is because if we are sending it out to people via email, we still need to have a copy of all the certificates that we've made. At least I used to have each folder for each webinar. So if we've made Psychomagicum, we've done a career guidance event, or we've done Women's Day celebration. So I had folders for them and all their certificates were in that folder. So if in case one email bounced and someone texted me saying they want their certificate, you can just download it and send it to them directly. Okay? Yeah. Armin, what's the next thing?
Yeah, so next is again they're asking choose template from Drive or create examples. Am I supposed to select this sheet or am I just...
Show me your screen. Yeah, click on, you've clicked it, right?
Yeah, I did it
Drive.
once.
Then go to next. Once you've selected your template, go to next. So
Okay,
there
yeah,
first, in the upar wala thing, merge tab, go and select on sheet 1. And yeah. And there'll be a drop down list where you have to choose, no, niche. Maps to column wala mein, select
Yeah.
full name.
Oh,
Yeah. And then go to next. Now there you choose PDF and then make the file name as, like, open that blue thing, you will see full name, right?
the blue
You see
thing.
the blue side, yeah. Write it exactly the way it is written there. You see full name?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, yeah.
You've copy pasted the full name and the email ID wala row.
I did, it's here.
Because no, there's one entire row which is just the title header, which is full name
Oh,
and email
okay.
ID.
I didn't do that. I'll do that now.
You will have to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all have made the drive folder, all of y'all. So just link the drive folder to your next step. Okay? I'll also, yeah. Once y'all are done, go to next. You don't need a dynamic folder reference. So just go to next. We don't need to merge any condition too. So,
Can you so
yeah. Yeah.
I am kind of not exactly stuck, but fifth step of AutoCAD, and it shows
Okay.
choose destination.
Yeah,
I
so you have
click
to
on my drive and I
no,
open
delete that my drive. Delete. You see the dustbin wala option there on the right? Yeah, click on that and then
Yeah.
your drive folder, the one that you just
delete it. Okay.
and then go to next.
Choose folder, right?
Yeah, choose folder. Once you've done that, the next two steps just go ahead. You don't need an optional folder. You don't need a merge condition. You will come to the email address place. I think it's the 8th step. Yeah. So here, if you want to send them to everyone via email, you can choose this option. So directly, all the certificates generated will directly go to the email addresses against their names. So here I'm not choosing it because you all will get the certificate. So you all can choose yes if you all want to send it and no if you all don't want to send it. After this, go to next and then just keep both of these as no. Add or remove job triggers, no for both of them, and then just save the job.
So on the 8th point, when we select yes
Yeah.
for email, there are several options as to allow sharing for collaborators and stuff, and there are some predetermined like answers that are already written. Do we need to change anything in that?
For the email option,
Yeah.
1 second, let me also check. So if you choose yes, yeah, you're getting it as share document as that will be as PDF. Allow collaborators to reshare. So suppose in this document with me as the organizer, there's someone else too. One of my classmates is there, so you can do it as yes, but normally do it as no only. Because people will end up sending it twice, so just do it no. Put that as no. Send from generic no reply address, put that as no. And then you come down and you see type in subject, right? So there you can write that suppose it's Psychomagicum participation certificates, and it will go to everyone with that same subject there. Okay. Right now I have put the whole thing as no, but you all can send it to each other if you all want to. Okay.
I'm
And save
on
the
the
job.
third step.
Yeah.
I'm on the third step of AutoCAD now. So I did the full name thing. I opened that blue bar and selected full name now. And then just next, right? After maps to column.
Fourth step, right? The part file settings.
Yeah, file settings. What am I supposed
Okay, so there you put full name, you selected PDF and multiple output mode. Then go to next.
multiple output mode, Google. Okay. File name mein
Yeah.
kya likhu? Anything, na? Any name I want to name my file.
Name it will be one of the drop down mein how full name is written. So then lesser than and full name and then greater than greater than. You have to write it exactly in the same way. So if F and N is capital in that, then it will be capital here too. Right? So you can't have different, you can't have an extra punctuation, you can't have different capital letters. So once all of you all are done with this, you all have saved your job, right? And then you'll have to run the job. So in running it,
Is it like this? I'm sorry. Cool. Okay.
yeah, yeah, you then go to next, and then you have to make the drive folder. I think the next step is making the drive folder. Yeah. So 1 second. Yeah. You saved it, so this is what you'll have. You have this. Click on the play button, the play option, which will run the job, and your certificates will start generating. So this is usually for longer things. It takes time. The rows will get merged, and it will automatically start generating the certificates. Don't do anything to your screen now. Just let it generate. And if you have chosen the option of sending it via email, people will start getting emails as their certificates have been generated. So just run
So
the job.
now I'm getting, when I'm going to select like save, I'm getting that the email recipient has not like added the two part. So do I add the full name again, or do I
No,
add...
you will add the email address there. In the two part, you'll add the email address.
So I have to link email addresses to how do I do that?
No. It will be in the, see how we linked full name wala column, like that only, lesser than email ID, whatever you've written your column header as. What's your column header? Email ID? Yeah.
It's yours
So,
only.
yeah. So in the same way, write email ID and then put greater than sign. And all of y'all run the job, so your certificates will start generating. And once all 30 of them are done, tell me. I mean, you're okay. You've made the folder, drive folder. Yeah. You got the rest of the steps? You're on mute.
On the 7th step right now, figuring
Okay.
it out. So set merge condition optional. So just skip that, right?
Yeah. Do keep that as no, and the 6th step as no. The 8th step is the email
Okay.
ID step.
6th step is column, so you just put full name there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then next is 7th set merge condition, which is optional. So just next. Then no. Okay. Share docs and no. Next.
Yeah.
Remove jobs and triggers. No.
Yeah. Both of them will be no.
Save. Finally.
And then run your job, whatever, participation certificate ka, and generate all these certificates. So yeah, tell me that.
Sorry, related to this right now.
It's not okay. I'll just show you one thing and then I'll get back to you. So now, like, I think 13 of my documents have been merged, right? So if I go to my drive folder that I've made, you can see all of them. The 13 of them are generated here. So this is what I was telling you. You know how we saved full name as the file name? Saved like this. So if tomorrow you come and tell me that I haven't gotten my certificate, I can just download it from here and send it to you. Right? Yeah, tell me, Hrida.
So while inserting the image in the Google slide, is it okay? I'm sorry if this is a really stupid question, but is it okay if we change the dimension of the slide first and then insert the image?
Yeah, that's
Because
okay.
if I'm the other way, then I don't know why my certificate is being cropped.
That's okay. Whatever's convenient to you. It just has to be, there was once, I think the second certificate that we made, the certificate looked stretched out because it was not in its dimensions. So that's when I started changing the dimensions of the slide too. First one, I didn't bother. Like the background was a little dark. So if it's a lighter one, you can see the grains more, prominently. So all of your certificates are generated. I don't think mine is. I have 8 more to go. So meanwhile, I'll go over the steps. Whoever's writing it down, you all can write it down. And the ones who've done it, you all can have a brush up, okay? And we'll make it interactive. So one by one, you all can start telling me what's the first step that we did. Any one of y'all start? How did we start with the whole certificate generation thing? Just unmute and tell me.
So you first go to Canva. From there, you choose your certificate that you made. Then you select the name copy the color code, delete the text box, download it as an image, paste it on Google Slides, choosing a blank slide layout mein jaake whatever, and then you change the slide ka page setup
Yeah.
so that it fits, and then you just crop it and make it fit, and then you go on Excel ka sheet, like you get the sheet of the register.
You have to add the text box.
And
that's the major thing.
what text box
Otherwise,
with
you
the
won't
full
link
name
your
thing.
full names to the sheet. So you have to add the
I'm
text
so
box.
proud of myself.
Yeah, who wants to take over from whatever she's stopped at? Any one of y'all?
So she stopped at the part where we had to add the text box.
Text box.
Yeah,
yes.
so the full name part you have to write with two greater
But
than.
remember, if you all only write full name, it will not link it. So you have to put lesser than, and greater than. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, then we go to our Google Sheets, the one that we get from our responses. We have to copy paste two columns from there, the email and the full name.
Yeah.
We'll have to take that to a new sheet. On the new sheet, we have an add-on. We have to run that add-on. I'm so sorry. And after that, what do we do next?
We launch the add-on. The order.
Yeah, after that.
Add-on. Steps, right?
Hmm.
We put the
Yeah.
job name, we link the sheet to our columns, and we make it full name, and then you run the this thing. And so normally, I'm pretty sure most of you all have attended webinars with us. So what we do later, if you're not sending it via email, so we all usually ask, ma'am, do we send it via email or do we give you the Drive folder ka link? So then what you all can directly do is copy paste the link, make it as viewers. You all know all of that, right? How to, or do I show you all how to make it only as viewers and not editors? Do you all want me to show you? Okay, I'll show you all. So, one second. Okay, so all of my certificates have been generated. This is my Excel sheet. So I can directly view your certificates from here. This is how it will look. Or else I can just go to my Drive folder. I have all 30 certificates here. So here, when you go down, you go to Get Link. You click on this drop-down box and you go to Get Link. Once you've gone to Get Link, what you can do is, this is restricted, right? You go to anyone with the link. As a viewer, don't make it as an editor, don't make it as a commenter. You'll go crazy. People will start editing your entire certificate and I don't know what will happen after that. But make it as a viewer, copy the link from here and then just send it to ma'am. Then ma'am will usually, if you are the admin of the webinar WhatsApp group, then you will only send it. Like in us, mostly Arsha was the one who used to send it. You all will write a message and then you all will just send the link so people can open the folder and they can download their certificates. Whichever one, whatever ma'am tells you all.
My camera
So
is
you all are
on.
thorough with this? Huh?
My camera is on.
I can still see you. Okay, so all of y'all are done with.
If on point 8, where I'm on the email part, if I select share via email, I select no for it.
Yeah.
Will it just go in my Drive folder and not via email?
Yeah, that's what I did, right? None of y'all got any emails because I chose no. Anyone else is completely clear? So we can move to sheets and basic statistical calculations that we do when we are doing research papers. And basically we've used it for research papers because you all will be writing a lot of research papers. Plus you will have industrial projects which are also research papers. So we're going to do the whole calculation bit of it. Once you have your data with you, right? Everyone's okay with it. Show me a thumbs up once all of you all are okay with it. Okay. Okay. So y'all have to open the demo sheet which I shared with y'all. Y'all are all viewers there. Do the same copy paste of both the columns. Put it as copy paste and paste it to a new sheet because I'll also make the changes on the same sheet and y'all will also. New sheet and copy paste those 3 columns. Niche I had written total, average and everything. Just copy paste all the data and make it into a new sheet. And just tell me once y'all are done so I can start with it.
Only the 3 columns, right?
Yeah, there's only 3 columns which have any data in it. So for the assignment of the certificate generation, I'll put an assignment up on Google Classroom, and all of you all just put your folders, the drive folder, option of uploading your documents and everything. Just select drive folder and upload the entire folder where you have your certificates generated. And for this thing, the Google Sheets calculations, I'll give you all a question. Like there is another that I had prepared with just data. So you all make the calculations there. I'll upload that. You all can download it, make the calculations there, and upload it by this evening, say. About 7 o'clock is okay for all of you all to do the calculations. I don't think it will take you all more than an hour. Even half an hour if you all are quick with it.
Okay,
So it's
wait.
okay with you all, right?
No, wait. So
Yeah.
I opened the sheet you had sent, and only 2 columns are there, right?
Niche, there's one more column. Niche, I had written total, average, maximum, minimum.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So 7 o'clock is okay with all of you all for that assignment submission? Guys.
Can you please make 7:59, please?
7:59. Okay. I have no issues. Just, huh?
I said 11:59. So like
11:59. You'll want to do it on a Saturday evening. Okay, fine. Okay. 11:59. Everyone's okay with it? And I'll make the folder uploading. I think everyone's done it with me. Like most of y'all, at least I've seen y'all do it. So y'all can upload that by 5:36. That's okay with y'all for the folder? Okay, perfect. So y'all have copy pasted your 3 columns to a new sheet. Everyone has?
I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
This is what my drive looks like right now.
Yeah, that's because all of them have been generated, right? Which so had you did you select a folder when you were making it?
I did, but
Okay, go towards the left hand side where you have the options. You won't be able to see it. I think this is just showing your recents here. Yeah,
I can't see folders.
you're on my drive. No, 1 second.
Okay.
That usually comes. It comes with me also. In my drive, all my this. Once you start making folders, no, like you have multiple folders. See this. This is how it will start looking. So my drive basically, because we've made so many things, they start looking like this. You know, all of these are just webinars that we've made. I will usually have all of my certificates here. I don't think your folder got linked to your sheets, which is why. So I have all of yours here, but my drive will basically have all my folders here. So you have to do those small changes. Settings, you'll have to change and show only folders. Okay, so I'll start with sheets. All of y'all are ready? Okay. So in sheets, basically, know only the basic statistical calculation. Yeah, everyone is. What is the value that all of y'all got? Y'all can put in the chat box. Huh?
No, I'll put it in the chat box.
Okay. You want me to explain once more? Put equals to, type the words SUM, the letters SUM, sum, open your normal bracket, the round bracket, open that, put B3. B3 is your cell, right? The third cell in B wala column. And then put a colon, the dot, and then put the last cell in that column, which is B102. You found 12477 for the next column?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, do it for the next column too. So most of y'all, I think y'all have gotten it. I'll just do it for the next column. So the ones who are not clear, y'all can go over with me. Okay. So here you will put equals to sum, open the bracket, put B3 colon B102.
No, for this one it is C3, right?
Yeah. C3 colon C102. And close the bracket and press enter. You'll get your answer. So the answers are 2401 and 12477. Okay. Someone just now put an answer which is 238. Natasha, how did you get 2384? The last part, for which column do you want me to repeat, Alia? The second one, so you put equals to sum, SUM, open the bracket, put C3, because C is the column, right? This third column, C, third cell. So C3, put a colon and put C102, close the bracket and enter. So when you're putting formulas in Excel or in sheets, your formula, that some part will change, but you selecting the cells will all remain the same. So you need to remember that if you put the wrong cell, suppose you've put C3 colon C101, you'll have a completely wrong calculation because you're missing out an entire cell. So just be very careful about the cells that you're putting, the entire range of cells that you're putting.
Actually, this is what it's showing me as soon as I'm putting enter. Clicking on
Your
it.
formula, I can't see clearly. Your formula has what? Has an error.
Yes.
Begin your text with an apostrophe. Did you do it? You've put only an equals to?
Yes.
Because I think you've begun your text with an apostrophe there. That's what it's saying, right?
No, I didn't. I still have to do the first one. The same thing showed in the first one too.
Did you select the range or did you put it manually? Try selecting the range and doing it. You got selecting the range, right? When you opened the bracket, no? Go to the first, the C3 or the B3 wala option and click on it. Put the colon and come down and click on the cell which is C102 or B102. Yeah, Natasha 2401 is correct. Do the next column too. Do the C column and let me know once all of you all are done.
What do we have to do here? C3? No. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused.
It's okay. Yeah, click on C3. I think you've dragged the niche wala formula cell on top. And change the data. Do Control Z. Put it as Control Z. You'll get your data back.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So, okay, do one thing. Side pay on the D wala column, just put equals to. D column, choose any cell. Do equals to.
Yes.
Do SUM all capital. Sum, open your bracket, the round bracket. Put.
This one, right? This bracket.
I can't see clearly. The round bracket, the normal bracket that we do when we're writing stuff. Answers likhte samay we put na round bracket. I think it's top with number 9 ke upar it is.
Oh, okay.
So it's shift and the round bracket.
Okay.
The number 9, yeah. And then put C3. And then put a colon which is just dot. It is next to L on your keyboard.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is next to L, right?
Yes.
Dot, yeah. And then put C102.
bracket, right?
Close the bracket and press enter. Yeah. Gotten it? So you'll have to do this niche. So it doesn't get
Okay.
messy.
Thank you.
So the rest of y'all are done, right, with these two? Everyone's clear with how to do the total or the sum? Okay. So let's go to average. Average is also your mean. So normally average ka formula is total divided by the number of demonstrations, right? So here it will become too much of a calculation if you have to do 2401 divided by 100. So the formula for removing mean or average is equals to, put average and then select your cells the same way. Open your bracket. This will be B3 colon B102. Close the bracket and enter. And the same thing for the other one.
For average, do we need to write AVG?
No. AVERAGE. That's the formula. You have to write the whole thing. So equals to AVERAGE. Open your bracket. This will be C3 colon C102. Close the bracket and enter. Let me know once all of you are
I'm so
done.
sorry, B3 or C3?
It'll depend on what column you're taking. You have to do for both the columns. So C3 for the third column, B3 for the second column. I think work stress is the B column and work motivation is the C column, right?
What happens if you replace the colon with a comma? Because I did that and I got a different value for some reason.
You got a different value. Comma,
Colon.
basically, so I'm pretty sure you all know basic stats, right? You all know that, right? So when we are doing graph, we are plotting a graph, we put commas. So it'll probably be to plot a graph or something. I've never tried it. So I think a comma is usually used to plot a graph and it's like the denotations of the x-axis and the y-axis. And here a colon is used for calculations to show it is from this cell to this cell. Okay.
For the average, if you put a comma, it'll take an average of the two
Yeah.
letters that you've shown.
Of both the columns, right? Yeah.
If you've selected a comma, so suppose if the first one is B3 and the second one is B102, it'll take an average of only those two numbers.
Yeah, so it will add both the values of that and divide it by 2 and give the value. Okay. So everyone's done. You all have removed the average. Everyone's clear with average. Show me a thumbs up, all of y'all, whoever's finished. I'll wait if you all haven't. Okay. So the next one is maximum. Maximum, I know, you can just go through your data and say, this is the highest number in my data. But when you have 100, 200 responses, it is not possible. So for maximum, it's the same thing. Your formula changes, equals to max, MAX, open your bracket, B3 colon B102 and close the bracket. So the value 38 is the highest in my data. Do the same thing for the other column, equals to max, open the bracket, C3 colon C102, close the bracket. Your answer should be 38 and 146, yeah. Once you've done maximum, minimum ke liye bhi it's the same thing. It just equals to MIN. Minimum short form, MIN. So do it for minimum too and tell me the values. So one trick I'll show y'all once y'all are done, that so suppose y'all have a lot of columns for which you have to remove your mean, suppose average, you have more than 5 columns. To put the formula for each of them can be very irritating, right? You have to remove the sum of each column. So one thing that you can do is just drag your, see, I'll show y'all. Suppose I've removed my minimums value here. Right, my minimum for this column is 12. You see the small box here, the bluish box here. You'll get a plus sign there. Click on it and just drag it to the next one. you'll get the answer for minimum of the next column. So you all can use that when you all are doing multiple columns together. So just an easier way. You'll have gotten that. You'll have removed maximum and minimum. All of you all are done? Yeah. So range, all of you all know range basically shows the range of values of your data, right? So the formula for range, even if you're doing the sum standard that you all will have to do if you all are, it's like a basic calculation that usually we end up doing for seeing how the two variables that we've chosen are related. So our two variables here are work stress and work motivation. So what will correlation show? That what is the relationship between stress, and work motivation. So if it is a positive correlation, it will mean that once work stress is increasing, work motivation of a person will increase. And if it is negative, it will mean when work motivation of a person increases, work stress decreases. Everyone's with me here? You'll have understood this part, right? What is correlation and what is positive correlation and what's negative correlation? You'll have understood, everyone? So you all see the add-ons option, right? From where we downloaded AutoCAD. Go there and download this one. This is one add-on that you all will need for further calculations too. Like you all will have ANOVA, you all will have t-test calculations. So go to add-ons and download this thing. Go to get add-ons and put Excel Minor. Excel Minor Analysis Tool Pack. This thing. Is this red one?
Excuse me. What is
Yeah.
the standard deviation formula?
STDEVA. Standard का ST and deviation का DEVA. Let me know once you all have downloaded this add-on. It is Excel Minor Analysis Tool Pack. So this is something that you all can have like in your add-ons, and later once you all start, doing calculations, ANOVA, t-test, all of this, you all will need this tool pack, so you all can keep it. But I'll show you all how to calculate correlation and then we can end the session. It's the last thing that we learn for today. Let me know once you all have downloaded it. Done? Everyone's done? Downloaded, right? Everyone? Okay. So when you're doing correlation, you will have to go and run that pack, okay? Like that AutoCAD thing, not AutoCAD, Excel Minor. Go and start. So this is what you will see, right? Once Excel Minor is open. So go down, see ANOVA and everything, right? You all will have to do all of these calculations later, but ma'am will teach you all how to do all of this. T-test, ANOVA, Z-test, all of this you all will do it later. But here you all will see correlation. So go and click on correlation. Okay. Once you all have clicked on correlation, your input range is basically this, like, 1 second. From here, from B3, select all of them, both the columns, okay? B3 to go and select it down to, I think it is C102. So your whole thing will get selected and that will be your input range, not the totals, okay? All of this will be your input range here. B3 colon C102. Once you all have done that, the grouped by options will remain column because it's showing that one variable is in one column. And if it was rows, it would be horizontal. So suppose work stress was in an entire column like B1, then it would 81, then it would have been a row, but this is a column, so it's standing, right? Vertical is always columns. So labels in first row is basically this thing. We've not chosen it, so if you end up taking it from the first one, then you can put labels in the first row, so it won't take the values for that row. Then your output range is where you want your calculations to come. So click on output range and go and click down here for correlation. And click here, you should have that. I think it's A111 and click on OK. You'll have your correlation ka values. Everyone's with me? You have got it?
Could you repeat the last part? Where do we have to click after putting the
Click
input
anywhere where
range?
you want your data to come. Like if you'll take it side pay also, it's okay. Anywhere where it is blank. I took it down because I had done the rest of the calculations down, right? So you can take it down. So I think this is the value that you all will get. So this is the value that you all will get, minus 0.57549. So correlation, whenever it is minus, it shows that there's a negative correlation, which means that if work stress is increasing in an individual, work motivation will decrease, right? So let me know once all of you all are done with this. And if you all have any doubts or questions, let me know.
So how to get the output range?
Just click on it, no? Or put any cell, put B111. You'll get your output range there.
All my
For me, it looks something like this.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, that's correct. So that's
Correct.
basically, you see the column 2 down, minus
Yeah.
0.57, that's your correlation value.
okay, my
All right.
this just all went away.
One.
Because
Yeah, I think you've clicked on all of them there. Just backspace that thing and yeah, you've clicked on that entire column. Your output range will not be B3 colon C102, right? Your output range will be where you want your values to come. So put it as B111. You get it?
yeah,
Put B111.
contains non-numeric
That
data.
is because you put the whole thing. No, do Control Z. Do it twice. So you get numbers back. Your entire values have gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do Control Z twice. I think you should get all your values back. You got it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them back. So we don't have
I
to
don't
select
think
the
they're
whole.
correct because 16 is not the value for all of them.
Oh, okay.
You have the original file, right?
Yes.
Just copy paste that column again. Calculations.
Okay.
The rest of y'all, everyone's clear? No doubts, nothing? Because you all have to do the assignment later. So if you all have any doubts, you all can ask me right now. So in that, all you'll have to do is the total, average, maximum, minimum, range, standard deviation, variance, and the correlation. Okay? Marine, you're done. You can upload this file also. So if you want me to go over it, I can go over it with the assignment wala file. So end the session, right? No questions? Okay.
No, wait, I have.
Okay, tell me.
So it was related to the previous thing you gave.
Yeah.
So like the PDF one. So I got all of it like properly now in the PDF form.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do after that? Like to upload it or share it?
Yeah. So that depends,
That's
no?
it. Also,
Yeah.
it just ends there. It's a
Yeah, because you'll have to give the link, no? So people can download it. So you know how to do that, right? The Drive link, how you get it and put them as viewers. You want me to show that once again?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. So open your Drive folder. Wherever you have your Drive folder, open that. So this is my Drive folder, right? With everyone's certificates here. Click on this drop down box here and you'll see get link. Click on that and make this to anyone with the link. I think you will have it restricted, but make it anyone with the link. And then choose the option of viewer here. And then do like copy paste, like copy the link there. You have the option over. Copy the link here and do done. Click on done. And then you can send the link to people, no? On the webinar group, whoever it is who needs the certificate.
Got it. Thank you.
Google Slides assignment by tonight. Okay, I'll keep both the assignments by this evening. Is that okay for all of y'all? Like the ones who've done it with the folders, y'all can do it and immediately upload it. And the rest of y'all who had issues with your phones and y'all couldn't do it, y'all can do it by tonight and send it. 11:59 for both assignments. That's okay? With everyone, right? Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Wait, so we have to upload the thing we just like the PDF that we made, certificate
No,
ka
upload
that.
the Drive folder. When you're uploading an assignment, no option of uploading the folder. So upload that entire folder. And just remember, guys, in the certificates, all of y'all have made it, right? The assignment that y'all had yesterday from Supriti and Arsha, y'all made it. Your posters, all of them had the logo, but certificates will also always have your logo, college name, Department of Psychology. So if y'all want it as a reference, y'all can take the one that I uploaded on Classroom. You remember I'd uploaded a demo certificate Classroom for Psychomagicum. So that's how it should look like. The designs and all can change, but the format of it remains the same. If it's an organizer certificate, it becomes a certificate of achievement and not participation. So you all can change the text later on, depending on whatever the webinar is. So we can end the session, right? Everyone's clear, no doubts? Okay. Thanks, guys. You can leave. Arya, you can end the session. Arsha? Is she there? Is Arsha there, Alia?